Hey Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started. This is for August 9th through the 15th. We're going to lay out all your cards first. We'll go over everything and then we will start to clarify. So Scorpio, let's see what we got. Your biggest challenge this week, Scorpio, you have the Six of Wands. In the recent past, the Star, that's Aquarius. In the current energy, the Ace of Wands. In the immediate future, Knight of Cups. The person and your energy this week, Two of Swords. What you don't see coming, Ten of Cups. And your advice, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Scorpio. Your biggest challenge this week is to be proud of something. How hard is that going to be? You have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about victory, pride, accolades, being recognized for something, getting a promotion, people giving you a pat on the back and saying, good job. It's all of these things. It's this really great energy this week, but you're challenged to do it because maybe that's not something that comes naturally to you. Maybe you're somebody who likes to kind of stand back a little bit and observe from behind the curtain in some type of way. But this week, your challenge is to step up and be proud. As far as the recent past, you have the Star card. The Star is following your dreams. It is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It is a wish come true. Something here in the recent past has felt like such a relief to you. Like, I finally got here. I finally did this thing. I finally discovered, something that I had always been dreaming of, something like this in the past. Like I said, we're going to clarify. Currently, you have the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning. This is feeling inspired, happy, enthusiastic. A new door is opening for you, and you're stepping right in. In the immediate future, you have the Knight of Cups. This is a love offer. This is somebody coming in and saying, hey, Scorpio, I think you're pretty cute. I don't want to see what you're up to. It could be vice versa. You could have a crush on somebody and you could be kind of in the beginning stages of sorting that out. The person in your energy has the Two of Swords. They're a little less sure of something. They seem to have a decision to make and they're not really taking action on making that decision. I don't know if that has anything to do with you or something else, but either way, they're feeling a little bit stuck and a little bit undecided about something. However, what you don't see at the bottom of the deck, that's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is domestic bliss, happily ever after. Committed, long-term, unconditional loving relationship. Your advice is the Knight of Pentacles, and we'll get to that. So, Scorpio, let's see what the Six of Wands is all about. The Six of Wands, Scorpio, is clarified with the Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Whatever this is, it's happening quickly. It's coming in fast, and it's a little bit unexpected. This has to do with something that you have been working with for a very long time. This has to do with something that you have been holding on to. This is a dream that you've held for a very long time. This is a position that you've held for a very long time. This is something that you weren't willing to give up on at any cost. And it's one of these things where, like, you almost forget about it. Like, for example, let's say you're an artist and you did a series of paintings 15 years ago that you thought were really great, but nobody really wanted to give you the time of day with. So you just kind of like put them in the closet, forgot about them. And here 15 years later, you're getting a call that's like, hey, I want to show those in my gallery. I found your website, something like that. Could be anything. Let's look at the star card in the recent past. You have the Two of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. So I'm getting a sense that in the recent past, this dream come true is a relationship. You have the Two of Cups along with the Star. That's like a relationship that was sent to you from the heavens. This is somebody who you have maybe had a crush on for a long time, somebody who you find extremely desirable. And it's like they give you a lot of hope. This relationship gives you a lot of hope here in the recent past. But here's the thing. There's something deceptive about this other person's status when you guys first got together or now. I don't know. This is in the recent past. So it could have been that when you met this person, they were already involved and they weren't quite upfront with you about that. I can't see what, where that's gone now or what that looks like now. We can look at it here in a second, but there's something a little bit sneaky about this person possibly not being truly single when you first got this thing going. If that's not the case, there's some sort of deception around like their quality of life, their living situation, their financial status. There's something deceptive about this person showing up as a qualified, single, self-sufficient person. So let's look at the Ace of Wands in the current situation. That was the Two of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands clarified with the Six of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles again. So yeah, I'm getting a sense that whoever this is, you feel very connected to. You feel like they could be like a soulmate. This could be somebody who you've reconnected with or reconciled with. Regardless, it's somebody who gives you this feeling of familiarity, somebody who makes you feel at home in a lot of ways. And you're having a new beginning with this person, whether it's somebody you're reconnecting with or not. It's a brand new thing. I think it is this situation here from the past that's kind of picking up speed, and I think it's picking up speed because they were encumbered. Is that the word? Incapacitated? I don't know. They were dealing with something else in the recent past, so things were like a little not clear with them. They could have been giving you like mixed signals, or things just didn't make quite a lot of sense sometimes. But I think in the current situation, they're kind of owning up to it, or at least you're asking questions. But I don't see it really getting in the way of your relationship at all. I think whatever answers they have for you are going to be sufficient. Let's look at the Knight of Cups in the immediate future. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. I do think, whatever this new situation is, I think that in the immediate future, you are sticking with it, but there's a sense of maintaining your own security within that relationship, maintaining your own stability. Because either you get a sense that you're being juggled, or you're juggling, you're not clear yourself on how you see this going. The Two of Pentacles is confusion, juggling, kind of complicating things a little bit. And The Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. It's feeling rejected. It's feeling like unwanted, excluded. Yeah, kind of tossed aside. So I'm getting the sense that if you do find out that this person was a little less than completely honest when you first got together, in the immediate future, that might be in the back of your mind. I don't see it slowing you guys down. I don't see anything like that happening. But what I do see is you kind of keeping it of top of mind and not allowing yourself to give away too much of your power, or not allowing yourself to compromise your stability in this stage of the relationship. Let's look at the Two of Swords for the person in your energy. This is the mixed signals. That's exactly what this is. This is the mixed feelings. This is not being sure of something. You get the Page of Pentacles, the World, and the Five of Cups. Again, this is just clarifying that this is like an early stage thing here. If that's not your story, then it's not your story. But this is something that's kind of just in the beginning stages. This person wants to have like this brand new chapter here. They want to hit the reset button. They want to start over. What's with you or doing something, but they have to leave their past behind first. They have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is you needing to leave your past behind. It's kind of clinging to the past, not being able to quite let it go. And yeah, the Page of Pentacles, just getting started. And there's that Two of Swords energy, which is really being indecisive. It's not choosing. It's being blindfolded. It's not getting the whole story. It's not seeing the whole truth. And it's not being able to make a decision because you don't have all the information. What you don't see coming is the Ten of Cups. And that's clarified with the Four of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I think you find yourself extremely happy here is what you don't see coming. But Scorpio, and there is a but, it's not an easy path. There is emotional unavailability, there is confusion, there is defensiveness, there is a lot of having to fight for what you want. But ultimately, there's also a lot of fun and a lot of love and a lot of giving and a lot of sharing. It is a very typical way of relating. It's not all roses and rainbows, but it's also not a disaster. There's no tower here. And it leads to the Ten of Cups. It leads to like a very lovely, beautiful, happily ever after. That's what you don't see coming. I think this is like when things get tough here, when you feel like if this Two of Swords is giving you mixed signals or seeming emotionally unavailable, it's like you don't see what's on the other side of that. Those are just the trials and tribulations. You get through those because you stick with it with the Seven of Wands and you come out the other side. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles for your advice. Your advice is to go slow. Your advice is one step at a time. That's clarified with the Nine of Wands, Death, that's Scorpio, that's you, and the Seven of Cups. So your advice is to go slow, hang in there. Nine of Wands, hang in there. And you could have like a total transformation from this. This could really transform you in a lot of positive ways and really open a lot of doors for you here somehow with the Seven of Cups. I'm getting the sense that if you take your time and persevere and, don't give up on something, you're totally transformed in the best way possible, like a butterfly from the cocoon. Things are going to end. Things are going to have to be left behind. People are going to have to be left behind. Jobs are going to have to be left behind. Things are going to transform, and it's not always the easiest energy, but it does ultimately see you on the other side, a new person who basically has all the options in the world. Whatever you need, whatever you want, it's all there for you. So, Scorpio, I hope this resonated. And thank you for watching to this point. I'll see you next time.